Hi, welcome to I'm Barry, and welcome to this quick and exciting Power BI tutorial. In just 15 minutes, I'll be showing you how to build an interactive dashboard for a fictional company called Heritage Berries. So the dashboard will focus on profit analysis, and we use the sales data to analyze key metrics like total profits, profit margin, and month-over-month profit changes. So whether you're a beginner or already familiar with Power BI, this guide will show you how to create a visually appealing and interactive dashboard that drives business decisions. So let's dive in and get started. So this is what the data set looks like in Excel. You can see the sales ID, the sales rep column, emails, the brands, plant costs, units price, quantity, costs, profits, countries, regions, months, and years. So let's open Power BI. So first, I'll be importing the data set, which is in form of a CSV, upon heritage queries. So first of all, I'll be transforming the data sets. As you can see, months and years here. I want to combine it into a date column. So I click on transform and the Power Query editor will come up. So here we have the data set in Power Query opening now. So all I need to do is highlight these two columns and go to transform and click on merge columns. Separator, I'll include an hyphen as a separator, and the new column name should be date. And I'll click on OK. So now we have this date, but it's still not yet formatted as a date column. So I click on this and change it to date. So I have our data set now in the date column now in form of date data type. So now I can load it into the Power BI editor, Power BI. You can see the columns in our data set. Let's go to the table view. Under table view, you can also see what the data set contains and the transformation that was done. We have the dates column here. So now I'll start with the structure of the data set. First, I would like to include a title using a text box. So just come here, go to open title. The title should be heritage. Also increase the font size to this to 40. Then I like the background to be in a different color. So I'm just gonna come here, come to more colors. Color I want the X code I want to use is 225A02. Yes. But this has affected the title. So I'm just gonna come here and change the text color to white and make it a center alignment. So yes, we can start with our KPI visual. So in this dashboard, I'd like to show the total profit, the total quantity, total cost as well. So first start with inserting a card visual. So we have our total cost. So I'm just gonna change this from sum of costs to total cost. Then I also like to increase the font size to button. So here we have this. So I'm just going to duplicate this into 4 places. So to ensure they're all aligned, I just click on this and come to formats. Make sure they are aligned very well to the top and also distribute evenly. So for this now, I'm just going to change this from total costs to total profit. Then from this, I'll change this from costs to quantity. And for the last one, I'd like to calculate the profit margin. So I'm going to create a new measure. So I can either come back new measure or come to this and click on new measure. So our measure name will be profit margin. Then using the DAX function sum, I'll be dividing profit by cost. Then format this as a percentage. So now I can come here and remove the profit total cost and add profit margin. So you can see the profit margin is 43.65%. So now other chart I would like to know, since this is focused on profit analysis, I would like to know the profits by each of these brands. We have, according to the table view here, we can see that we have different brands, which can see Trophy, Euro, and so on like that. So I want to see which of these brands are the most profitable. I'll be making use of a column chart, then click on, let me adjust this first. So I just come back, click on brands, and click on profit. So you can see this. But I like to make some formattings. First of all, I'll be changing the title to profitability by brand. Then back to the chart itself, I would like to make use of data labels. But since I have data labels, I do not need the labeling on the y-axis anymore. So I'm going to remove the values as well as the title, which is not necessary. And also on the x-axis, I'm going to remove the title as well. Then for my bar colors, I'll be changing the column colors to the green color I used earlier. So now we have the profitability by brand. Next, I would like to find out which of the sales rep are bringing the most profits to the company. So now we have this duplicated. I'm just going to change this from brand to sales rep. But for this particular chart, I'll just like to find out the top performing sales rep. So I'll come here under sales rep, change this from basic featuring to top N. So since I want to find out top five, then the value would be by profit. Then I'll just apply the filter. So you can see the top five sales rep now: Jones, Gill, Jordan, Sovino. So I'm just gonna change the title from profitability by brand, which was copied from the earlier chart, to top five performing sales rep. So now we have this. Sales reps. So now we have this. The next I'd like to find out is the month over month change in profits. We could see that the company is making a lot of profits, but in terms of the different months, how is the profit they are making increasing or decreasing? So I'm going to create a quick measure for this under time intelligence function. we can see the difference time intelligence function is there. So I'll just go to month over month change. And my base value will be the profit, then addition of dates as well. So in this data set, it's a 2024 data set. So the month over month change will only be calculated for the year 2024. So now the measure has been created. So all I need to do now is to go back to my chart. I'll be making use of a waterfall chart for this. So I'll just adjust this size. Then for the category will be the date, and then we have the month over month change, which was just calculated. I do not need the quarter and the day for this. So I'm just going to drill this down a little bit. Yes. So once you drill down, you can see for February, there was a 3.5% increase in profits compared to the previous month, which is January. Then in April, there was a negative 5%, meaning there was a decrease in profit by 5%. So I'll be editing this visual now. I do not want the total column, which is unnecessary. So all I need to do is come to format your visual, come under columns. Then you could see show total column, which I'll be turning off. Then for the colors, I want the green to be the same green I've been using. Then I'll be changing the red to a darker shade as well. So yes, we have this. I'll be changing the title as well from sum of profit month over month change to percentage month over month change by profit. I would like to increase the font size here to 18 as well. So we have this chart. Then I'd like to add my slicers to the left hand side here. The first slicer I would like to use is the country slicer. So in this data set, we have different countries in the data set, Nigeria, Senegal, and other African countries. So I like this dashboard to be very interactive, such that the user can filter for a particular country. So I'll just come here and add countries. So here we can see the different countries here. Then the next slicer I'll be adding is the one for regions. Then lastly, I'll be adding a slicer for the brands. So yes, you can see the dashboard now. So I'm just gonna do a bit of formatting just to make it much more visually appealing. So I'm going to general under effects. I like this to have a visual border, then make it have rounded corners. Then other color, I'll be using the same color that I've used for the data for the other chart as well. So these are just final editings to clean up the visual, the dashboard. So yes, we have our dashboard created. So with this dashboard now, you could see the total cost to be 242 million, total profit to be 106 million, total quantity to be 891,000, and then the top five performing sales rep, the percentage month over month change by. So for example, in this column with the red colors, you could see that there was a decrease in the profit that was made compared to the previous month. And the dashboard can be filtered by the countries. If I click on Nigeria, So this summarizes the data set for just Nigeria alone. If I click on Senegal, it summarizes the data for just Senegal alone. And in Nigeria, there are different regions as well. So if I click on South South, this is what was done in the South South region, the profit that was made in the South South region as well. And we can also see the top five performing sales rep within the South South region in 2024, which is the year included in the data set. So that is our dashboard. If you'd like to work on more real life projects, you can check out the Amdari platform.